Okay, so in the first part, we will gather all the elements you need to write an effective sales copy. So the problem is that you might have some preconceived ideas about your product, about what customers want, but in the end, let me tell you that the buyer is right, and you should do your marketing depending on your customers and not depending on what you think. I'm going to give you some example. 10 years ago when I started online marketing, I worked with a marketing consultant who taught me a lot about copywriting and digital marketing and selling online. And he had done this launch for a French blogger, and they made, so I was like 100,000 euros in revenue. And at that time, that was literally mind blowing. That was like crazy mind blowing. That was crazy big money. And it's funny because that blogger had an idea about a course, and they surveyed his audience, and they actually packaged his course in a certain way, and that made the offer very successful. But it was basically the same course, the same offer, the same product, but with a very catchy name, and it made it very successful. So it's one example where you have an idea about your product, you pretty much know what you're going to sell, and by surveying your audience, you're going to find out exactly about their pain points, about their emotion, about what they're struggling with, and you're going to adapt your marketing, and in this case the course title, so that it is super relevant and it's going to sell so much more. Okay, so the main idea here is to use the words and expressions used by your potential customers. This way they will feel that you're literally reading their minds. And I'm going to give you a very important marketing trick, is that if you are able to describe their problem perfectly to some people, they're going to assume that you might have the solution to their problems, and you will get their full attention. So this is very important. So what you should do is start by creating a text document where you will centralize all the information. I personally use Notion to take notes, but like any word processor would work. You should divide the document into 3 main sections. The first one is about the product. So if it's not your product, you should test it yourself. And what you should do is write the features of the product. So the difference between feature and benefit: the feature is what it does, and the benefit is the benefits, the real benefits for the user. I'm gonna, for example, like if you, like they say, like for example, like if you buy a tool to drill holes in the wall, then the hole is the feature, okay. Drilling holes is the feature, but the benefit is that you're going to be able to, hang stuff on your walls and do whatever you want in your home, and like build your dream home. So it's really about the benefit. It's the ultimate positive result for your customer, okay? So that's very important to understand the difference, because features are like not so sexy, and benefits are what the customers really want. So write the features of the product. So for example, this course, the features, it's that, okay, it's like three videos, total is like 1 hour long, okay. That's the features. You're gonna have 3 parts, okay. First an intro, then a part about doing research, then the second part about writing the sales copy. But the benefits is that you're going to be able to sell your product fast online, okay? So you have a main benefit. That's the main obvious benefit of the product. For example, for a course about real estate, you'll become financially free, but you have also some secondary benefits. There are less important but still important benefits of your product, okay? For example, For the same course about real estate, the secondary benefits is going to be you're going to be able to take your family on holiday. You're going to prove those who adopted you wrong, etc., etc. So it's very important to take the time to think about the benefits of the product, and you have the main benefits. It's the one thing, why people should buy it. But then you have like some secondary benefits that are very important as well. Okay, so write them all down. So the second part of your document should be about the competition. So you should look at the sales page of competing products. You should look at the copy, what are the benefits of these products. So you should write down the prices and the reasons used to sell these products. So the reasons used to sell these products, they're the benefits. What are the benefits of this product? How these products will impact positively the life of their buyers, okay? So that's the second part of your document. So do some research. You can go on ClickBank, Amazon, look at the sales pages of competing products, and try to really understand why are people buying these products, and of course write down the prices. It's important so you can come up with a competitive offer regarding your own product. So the third part of your document should be about the customers. So if you have an email list, you should run a survey. And I'm going to show you a survey that we use, but the most important question is, what is your biggest frustration when it comes to, building an online business, learning how to cook, learning the guitar, whatever is your field. So I'm going to show you the actual template that we use. It's here. You have it in your on the private website. So the tools that you can use, I've been using SurveyMonkey for a while, but honestly Google Forms is just fine and it's free. And the main question is, what is the main obstacle or problem that is holding you back? What is halting your progress, and how do you feel about it? Or what's the biggest difficulty you are currently facing? And you will see that when people answer, so it's very interesting because some people answer like 3 words, like, I don't know where to start, for example. And some people will actually write entire paragraphs. And I can tell you that when someone take the time to give you a very long answer about his problems and what he's going through, then you have in front of you someone who's a lot more probable to buy from you, because you have someone in front of you who's really suffering for something, and so he's more likely to invest to solve the problem he's facing, okay? So you have these questions and feel free to adapt, this is the most important question, but then I can tell you that from my experience, it's really not relevant to get answers about the price. I don't think it really helps. Here you can get some testimonials. Have you already applied my advice? What were the results? Tell me about it. For a personal touch, what is your first name, age, and city, to get a feel of who your average prospect or customer is. And if one of my tips exactly matches your problem, to which email address would you like me to send the solution? It's like, it's some way to, not to force people to give you their email address, but like to be able to follow up with some people if you need to. Okay, so that's a very simple survey that you can use. Again, if you don't have any audience, you should browse marketplaces like Amazon or ClickBank, read sales pages to understand. You might find some reviews of products, some testimonials, So again, this should help you better understand your average customer. So you should write down, so that's super important. You should absolutely write down all the words or expressions that carry a lot of emotion, like words or expressions that are memorable, that are really impactful. Everything that carries emotion, you should absolutely write it down, because this is what you want to use in your own copy, okay? And you should write down what people want and what they don't want, okay? That's very important. So now that you have gathered the necessary information, we're gonna start writing your sales page right in the next video.